Hello, collective. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. To bring you messages from Spirit and what messages Spirit wants y'all to know. All of you guys are having a good week as well, collective. So let's start. Spirit protect me and the collective as I do their reading from any harm. Come on, Rasha. From any harm, and let it go back to the person that sent it. Let the collective get the accurate readings that they need to give them guidance and strength, I pray. Amen and amen. Alright. Hey, please. Okay. So let's see what's coming in for you guys. That was my daughter I was talking to. Oh, sorry. I guess we'll use that one. So, we have her losing your cool. So this got something to do with losing your cool. It has something to do with everyone has done something wrong. Even the good lose their cool. And it has something to do with that. We also have here... interpreting festival, healing your body with fasting and your body inner building intelligence. It is a detox that will heal yourself. So fasting is really good at this time. Like eating a lot is not really good. This is what Spirit is saying, and it's connected to fasting. Okay. Okay, so we have her the villainy. I'll show it to you in a minute. The veil of thick. So some type of veil can be thicker. And it has something to do with that, with the quality of veils and karma her. So we connected to karma, the first ascending waves here. So let's show you. So we have her divinity is thick. It says being open to receive light codes for source. It says the light is more powerful than the dark, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with the veil is thick. So some type of veil can be thicker, and it has something to do with that. It's connected to the light and the dark. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with the quality of fields. It says here, envisioning fields of information to exit beyond the space of time. And it has something to do with that. So at this time here, the veils are thick. And it has something to do with that because it has something to do with the light is more powerful than the dark. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with karma and it has something to do with every action. There is a reaction, as well as every thought and word is an action of consequences. And it has something to do with karma. It has something to do with the first wave of ascending. And it has something to do with there are the star seeds. It says they are the star seeds, the way that show and leads to the ancestors. So these ancestors, it got something to do with these ascending people. These ascending people for to get karma. Star seeds are for to get karma. And it has something to do with that. Because it got something to do with love at first sight. And it got something to do with you may be about to meet your future partner. So somebody here might want to meet their future partner but it has something to do with living your life as a driving don't plan ahead, and it has something to do with that her. So it's like somebody here want to meet their partner her, and it has something to do with that her. But somebody here is having bad meditation days, and it's connected to bad meditation days her, and it has something to do with that her, and it has something to do with didn't you receive some disturbed messages or images during meditation, and it has something to do with that her. That's what it has something to do with her. These star seeds for to get some type of karma her. Yeah. That's what it has something to do with her. So it has something to do with that her. The veil is thick. It has something to do with that her. So we have the veil is thicker. Okay, and it has something to do with that her collective. Okay, but some these star seeds her is going to get some type of karma. Ascending people, and it has something to do with that her, because it has something to do with the 8 of Cups. So someone could be walking away, or someone needs to walk away her, and it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with the Queen of Cups. Somebody could be walking away from a Queen of Cups. Okay, what's coming in? Why is the veil is thick, spirit? We have for the 6 of Swords here, and it has something to do with that her. So it has something to do with the 6 of Swords, and it has something to do with the ending of challenging in time. They're looking up and welcoming and finding a way of peace as well. But it has something to do with the depression as well as illness, or and it has something to do with somebody here is getting juggled. So they're moving the karma waters, but it's like they going into waters, but they getting juggled her, and it has something to do with High Priestesses her. It has something to do with these High Priestesses her. Don't see something coming with the moon. They don't see something coming her. These High Priestesses is getting juggled, and it has something to do with that her, and it has something to do with they moving the karma waters her, but it has something to do with they getting juggled her. And they don't see something with this moon cord. And they don't see something with this moon cord because it got something to do with illusions. They in illusions her with this 7 of Cups. And they in illusions with this 7 of Cups her because it's just. And it has something to do with that her. It's just. Because they think that they are options her. And it got something to do with that her. But the scales got to be balanced. And it has something to do with that. That's crazy. It's crazy here, man. Yeah. I gotta get the messages out. Got something to do with the 6 of Swords. So it got something to do with that her. The veil is thick, and it has something to do with that her. So let's see what else is coming in her. Give me one on this veil is thick, spirit. We have for embracing your creative side. It says trying new things as well as some fun here. So someone could be embracing their creative side here, and it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with silence. So somebody here that's creative her, it ain't nothing but signs and serenities her. And it has something to do with that her. Somebody that's creative, somebody here is ignoring. They ignore somebody here that's creative her with new things or fun. Yeah. It has something to do with that her. It has something to do with a message. Somebody here it got something to do with abundance of packages is arriving. So some type of packages fit arrive to somebody here in a home. In their home here. Because it got something to do with that her with this lodge. And it has something to do with that her. It got something to do with this lodge, and it got something to do with court. So some type of message is coming to somebody here. It has something to do with the now of peace. Your inner quietness explores the universe of calm. It says that the now of peace. It says your inner quietness explores the universe of calm, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with the heart of veils. Let your actions become a keeper of the light, and it has something to do with that as well. Give me one on the Six of Swords. They're supposed to be the keeper of the light. It has something to do with that. We have for the veils of. You got something to do with these high priestesses. And they got something to do with these high priestesses for to get a package because it got something to do with therefore trust what comes to be meeting you. And it got something to do with that. It got something to do with these high priestesses. It got something to do with the temple of mystery. Yeah. That's what it's connected to, the temple of mystery here. And it has something to do with that her. Because it has something to do with the temple of mystery. But it has something to do with the temple of mystery and the veil of the high priestess. So it's one high priestess her. These high priestesses moving calm waters her with this person. It's some high priestesses moving the court waters with somebody her. But they finna get a package her because got something to do with it's another high priestess her that is the veil between worlds. And also then it says trusting the wisdom and arriving into silence. And it has something to do with the scared plum, the seeds of the unseen world within you now. Somebody here sees the unseen world her, and it's a high priestess that see the unseen world her. This person is connected to the incense of ancestry, and it has something to do with that her, and it has something to do with the whispers of hope and carrying the whistles of hope and carrying weight, but rising the temple of the ancestors. This person here, it got something to do with that we should be using incense, and it has something to do with incense her, but it has something to do with it's a high priest that be using incense her, but this person her can see the unseen world, and it has something to do with that her, and they can see the temple of the moon, and it has something to do with the moon of illuminations and hidden truths into the still waters of the soul, so they can see the temple of the moon, whoever this is. This high priestess her, but one is another high priestess that can't see. Yeah, and it has something to do with that her. I heard like around her. It definitely did. Whoever this is. Y'all, somebody heard spiritual ranked. Whoever this is. Somebody heard spiritual ranked. This connects to spiritual ranked people here. These spiritual ranked people that's leveling up. So it got something to do with spiritual ranked people. And it got something to do with spiritual ranked people here that's leveling up. Yeah. That's what I have something to do with her. Give me one on this package, Spurs. It got something to do with these readers here. These readers finna get a package. It got something to do with that insight, fortune telling, and also so these readers here, and it got something to do with that here. These readers here is it. I'ma tell you the veil is thickened, and it has something to do with that here. It got something to do with independence here, and it got something to do with somebody here can be independent, and somebody can be calm, but they playing with somebody here that's empowering. They acting like they independent here and they peaceful, but they playing with somebody here that's empowering. And it has something to do with that her. And then somebody here is spying on somebody here that's empowering her. It got something to do with a group of cults. It got something to do with a group of covenants her. It's watching these spiritual people. And these culture is watching these spiritual people her, and they got something to do with Leo energy. They ain't Leo energy her with this sun, and they got something to do with that. Somebody doing ugly spells on somebody here, and they doing ugly spells on somebody here because it got something to do with. That's why somebody here need to be cautious and be aware, because somebody here is knowledgeable on it, and somebody here that's knowledgeable on it, that's in victory and success, and it has something to do with that her. That's what it has something to do with her. This person is a standby, but this person is in their destiny. This person her and fate as well as karma her. This person in their destiny her. That's a standby. And it has something to do with that her. These lovers her or players. And it got something to do with that her. And somebody her doing conflict magic on somebody her. And it got something to do with that her. Yeah. That's what's going on here. These readers finna get a message here, man. And the reason why they finna get a message here because it got something to do with being open to receive the light code for solution. It says the light is more powerful than the dark. And it has something to do with that here. And they finna get a message with this veil of thickens. Yeah. Because they moving the karma waters here. And it's being shown they with somebody her. And it got something to do with that her. These high priestesses. And it got something to do with that her. Somebody her played around her. Yeah, it got something to do with Pisces energy. Somebody heard got something to do with Pisces energy here. They in imagination. These readers are in imagination here. Because it got something to do with imagination, compassion and kind, selfish of the underworld, intuitive as well. And it got something to do with escaping as well as the weakness well of essence lead. It has something to do with water energy here, and it has something to do with the planet is neutron energy. It has something to do with that here. Somebody here should be using what's that herb called? Lavender. And it has something to do with that her with sea green. It has something to do with that, and it has something to do with that her. Somebody's in imagination her. And it has something to do with that her. Because it got something to do with somebody here's a copycat her. And somebody here's a copycat her. And somebody's copying them. Somebody here can be copying them, or somebody copying somebody here. And it got something to do with somebody here's a role model. Y'all can be role models and they copying y'all, and they got something to do with a copycat her. You got something to do with Gemini energy here, and they got something to do with somebody doing conflict magic with Gemini energy on somebody here. That's why it's game over on somebody here, and it's game over with them with source. And they got something to do with that here. They got something to do with a Taurus here, and they got something to do with a Taurus here. They doing candle magic on this Taurus. That's what they doing. They doing candle magic on this Taurus. And it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with somebody finna be heartbroken here. And it got something to do with Capricorn energy finna be heartbroken. Capricorn's finna go through a heartbreak because it got something to do with the devil. And it got something to do with gifts. Somebody here was giving gifts to the devil. And it has something to do with that. But then they want to sit around here and act like they want to level up her. But some of them are leveling up. And they got something to do with they leveling up about their parent. They got something to do with there. It got something to do with transformation here and the rebirth. But it had something to do with they act like they was going through a transformation here, but they was emotional manipulating. And it has something to do with there with this adapting. Yeah. These people that acting like they got it like that and everything, and like they better than the next, finna go through financial blockages. This is what's being illuminated here. Somebody here finna be in guilt and regret. Because somebody here do drugs here. And whoever they doing drugs here, it got something to do with contracts here, and somebody here be doing drugs. Yeah. It got something to do with that here. They want to gossip about a Sagittarius here, and they want to talk trash about this Sagittarius here. They gossiping about this Sag, and they lying on this Sag here. And they gossiping about this Sagittarius here. But it got something to do with this Sag is in fortune. And it got something to do with that here. And this Sagittarius is in fortune here, and this Sagittarius know about unions. And it got something to do with that here. Got everybody around her. Yeah. Y'all everybody around her. These readers finna get a message here. They definitely is. Yeah. Because it got something to do with the forest and see the big picture. Somebody gonna have to see the big picture here with the forest. And it has something to do with the known. Take the first step. Somebody here knows something here and they taking the first step. What's coming in for my collective? We have for salt and boundaries. So somebody here need to use salt to put up boundaries here. And it has something to do with that here. Because it got something to do with heal yourself first. And it has something to do with the seasons of the witches. It has something to do with that with honoring your cycles. It has something to do with that. But somebody here can be letting loose her. And it got something to do with they need to let go of this let loose. Because somebody doing spell work on them. It got something to do with intuitive her and the scare test. As well as reset. So somebody here got to reset their intuitiveness. And it has something to do with that. Because somebody here for the backstab them. Somebody here for the backstab him with this clock of dagger and deception her. Yeah. And it has something to do with that her. And they finna get backstabbed her. That's why they gotta see the big picture her. Somebody here finna backstab them her. With this deception. Yeah. It got something to do with high priestesses her and leaders. This got something to do with high priestesses and leaders. Y'all need to put up boundaries. And use salt. Because it got something to do with the scare. It says the scare vision of commitments. Somebody know what y'all doing here. And it got something, this person get messages from spirit in the universe. And it has something to do with that with the witches' herbs. And also this person use herbs, whoever this is. It has something to do with the elements or backing to basic. So it has something to do with this person put elements back to basic. And it got something to do with that her. This person have powerful words. And it got something to do with that her. They got powerful words, whoever this is. Yeah, somebody here played around here. They played around. You high priestess is here for to find out something here. Y'all need to put boundaries up, man. Because it got something to do with frenemies her and deep bonds and manifestations. So y'all can be manifesting deep bonds and manifestations her. But it got something to do with it. You see, one is white and one is light. One is dark and one is light. And it got something to do with that her. Yeah. Out here playing around. What's coming in? Somebody here need to release expectations, sir. And it got something to do with that here by letting go expectations and allowing things to unfold. And it has something to do with that here. Somebody got to release. Because it got something to do with somebody here finna get the clarity and the truth about something here. And it got something to do with that here. They finna get the clarity and the truth about something here. Yeah. Somebody here is releasing expectations, but they releasing clarity. And it has something to do with that, whoever this is. Why is boundaries here, sir? Yeah, somebody here, they got to put boundaries up with their family. Whoever this is. These high priests got to put boundaries up with their family here. And the reason why they got to put boundaries up with their family here, and they got to have the courage to do so. They got to have the courage to do so with these family ties. Because it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with they finna get clarity on this because it got something to do with they finna get clarity and truth because it got something to do with somebody here putting up projections onto them. And it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with somebody finna get evidence here that somebody here moving on. Somebody here can be leveling up here. It got something to do with time to elevate in a decision. But it got something to do with somebody here to be elevated in the decision or thinking that they elevated by living a double life. And it has something to do with that her, but acting like they alive. And it has something to do with that her, but somebody who's living a double life. It has something to do with somebody here if get caught in the act with other people her. This is the truth with the Ace of Swords. Because it has something to do with somebody here need to release expectations. Somebody try to release the truth expectations, or they try to release the truth. But it has something to do with elevating and growing and healing the inner child. And it has something to do with releasing the past. These ascended people are going to have to release the past. And it has something to do with their and be better off by themselves. Because it got something to do with they ascended. And it has something to do with that with this spiritual pathway and awakening. It has something to do with that. They're going to have to do this in the summer. This in the summertime. Because it got something to do with that here. But somebody here want to be stubborn. And it got something to do with stubborn, bossing, selfish, God, as well as lack of empathy. And it got something to do with that here. Somebody here want to be stubborn. But it got something to do with these spiritual people going to have to let go of their family, because it got something to do with coming together her. And they coming together her with spiritual unions and soul contracts her. And who they coming together with is selfish, as well as lack of intimate penny. They don't even care about them. That's what it has something to do with her. All playing around her. You high priestess keep playing around with y'all family and everybody else. But y'all go, I told you, I gave y'all warning. Y'all getting karma. And I told y'all that. And it had to, I told you, the fall, when the leaves fall, karma is coming. I got it written down in my book. I gave y'all warning. And then I started doing that her. But y'all want to ignore my readings, and y'all want to ignore what I'm saying, and y'all want to ignore this and that. You keep ignoring what you say. I told you I am gifted, and I know about gifted spiritual people and their pathways. That's the gift that the Most High gave me. And y'all still ignore what I'm saying to y'all. That's why y'all finna get karma if you keep playing with your family. I told you. What I tell you. What I tell you. Come through her, spirit. Come through her, spirit. And it got something to do with that. Because it got something to do with they opposite towards y'all. Your own family is opposite towards y'all. And it got something to do with their hair. With lessons is not the type. Different spirituality belief systems. I told you they go judge y'all for y'all spiritual belief systems. And they have something to do with there. And they gonna put y'all in a full fantasy here with these vibes. They gonna put y'all in a full fantasy with these vibes. Because it has something to do with authority of self. And showing true self and courage. But it has something to do with you could be authority yourself and they want to bring you conflict. And it has something to do with their hurt. And it has something to do with that. Because it has something to do with flexible and change. And it has something to do with talking shit. When you change, they're going to talk shit about what you got going on. And it got something to do with karma. Third party, sir. And it got something to do with karma and third party, sir. But if y'all friends going to put y'all in third parties in karma. Your family going to do this. And y'all friends going to put y'all in the third parties in karma her. Because it got something to do with hustling. And it got something to do with somebody who can be hustling her and acting like they hustling, but somebody who is a groupie. Somebody who be hanging around groupies. Somebody who be acting like they good news with positive energy here. But it has something to do with somebody who always partying. Somebody who had a reunion. Y'all had a reunion with somebody here. And it got something to do with a reunion here. You readers had a reunion. You readers had a reunion. You readers had a reunion. And now y'all finna be out into the boat. And the reason why y'all finna be out into the boat here because this person got another person here with this love and secret love. And it got something to do with that with this romance affair. Because this person juggling. Y'all getting juggled. And it got something to do with that here. This is real fact. This is real facts here. But y'all want to ignore it. Y'all want to think y'all got it. Y'all want to. That's why y'all don't see nothing. Y'all act like y'all so spiritual and y'all got love. And y'all get messages from spirit. That's not true. A lot of y'all don't got messages from spirit. If you go on my other channel, y'all crown chakra is gone. Spirit is not in your crown chakra. You got your third eye, but your crown chakra is gone. Because y'all had let many of people in y'all space, and it's connected to your family and your friends here. You cannot get messages from Spirit when you sitting around her hanging around a whole bunch of people. That's the reason why. Y'all got spiritual different belief systems. Y'all don't get it. Y'all want to sit around here hanging around y'all friends and relationships, sir. That they don't even believe in what you believe in. And they got something to do with that. This is crazy. Y'all finna learn lessons, sir. I gave y'all warning, man. Y'all wanna sit around here and act like y'all got it like that and y'all know it like that. Y'all don't. Not when you hanging around people that's in your energy. I had to learn it. I went through it. Every time I went around people, I got towers. Tower after tower after tower after tower. And I'm like, why I keep going through these towers in my life? Spirit said, because you hanging around the wrong type of people. They don't believe in what you believe in. They is in the unconscious and you in the conscious. And you cannot hang around people that is blind and is not awoken. You cannot hang around unawoken people. And it got something to do with that here. Obsessed. Someone is obsessed with you. So someone can be obsessed with you. And I said during first quarter moon, take action. Working to bring goals to fruition. First quarter moon. Be aware of your actions. Be aware of your actions. Enjoy without complaining. Enjoy without complaining. We have here sharing your knowledge. Share your knowledge. It's a way to activate. Share your knowledge is a way to activate. 2 months. Make new friends and partnerships. Spending time with a lot of friends and don't. So y'all could have 2 months ago. Y'all could be making friends here. And it got something to do with that here. It got something to do with the law of practice. Of transgression of energies. It says here, all people have within them the power to change the conditions of their life of higher vibrations. It has something to do with transformation as well as low ones. It says each of us can change the energies in our life by understanding the universal law and appearing the practice is surely a way as a effective change. The law of transgression of energies. Know that I'm there if something, it says know that I'm there if something inside you that is greater to what's it say? Options. Yeah. Put God first in all you do. Put God first in all you do. Set yourself free by not taking anything personal. Set yourself free without taking anything personal. Pride, love of self and desire to be better, more important than others. Pride. Thoughts become things. If you see it in your mind, you will hold it in your hand. Thoughts become things. Accept people for who they are. Accept people for who they are. With a crest moon, set intentions and goals to set your plans. All they care about is looking good for others. All they care about is looking good for others. If you can imagine it, your mind, you can experience it in reality. So let's see what's coming in for you guys here. We have here the Emperor, Aries energy. We have the Queen of Cups, water energy. Some of y'all could be with your Empress with a Queen of Cups. We have here moving the karma waters. So some of you guys could be moving the karma waters with the Six of Swords. We have the Page of Swords, and we also have the Five of Cups. So it has something to do with y'all could be getting some type of information here, and it has something to do with there. Somebody could be in the Five of Cups. And what they sow their season to. We have the Three of Wands. So it has something to do with y'all moving the karma waters here with the Six of Pentacles here and coming in to somebody here. It has to do with that here. It has to do with the Two of Cups, and it has to do with the Magician, Gemini energy here. Somebody here manifest somebody here, or you manifest someone here. Gemini energy. It has to do with that here. It has to do with the lovers. So it can be acting like they good news, and they can be with y'all can be with y'all lover her. And it has to do with that here. Got something to do with that. Got something to do with this King of Wands, so it can be indecisive her with the Two of Swords. Y'all with y'all lovers her. Yeah. And he got something to do with that here. It has something to do with the Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands got foresight. Yeah. They got something to do with that here. And this Queen of Wands got foresight on what somebody been given to. The Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. This person know what somebody been given to. It has something to do with that here. This person went through a death and a rebirth her. This person went through a death with a rebirth her. And it has something to do with that here. This person went through a death and a rebirth her. And it got something to do with the Wheel of Fortune. This person connect to the Wheel of Fortune her. It has something to do with that her. This person is the Four of Pentacles her. This person is an Empress. This Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands holding back everything they got from people. And it got something to do with that her. They got foresight. It has something to do with the devil. I told you. Got something to do with this person. Know y'all with y'all toxic lover. This is what this person said. And it got something to do with that her. And it got something to do with the Seven of Wands. And the world, y'all thought y'all blocked this person. Y'all thought y'all blocked this Queen of Wands, but this Queen of Wands can see you. And it got something to do with that her. You Queen of Swords her can be planted. And it got something to do with that her. But you Queen of Swords thought y'all could use the moon to hide what you was doing. And it got something to do with that her. But it has something to do with the 6, 7. It got something to do with the Nine of Wands. Somebody thought they could put the moon cord to the Nine of Wands to this Queen of Wands, but they cannot. I told you that. It got something to do with that her. It got something to do with you Empresses her. It got something to do with y'all holding this person. And it got something to do with the Four of Pentacles her. It got something to do with y'all finna go through a death and a rebirth. Y'all have no choice but to go through a death and a rebirth. And it has something to do with that her. Because this person, I told you, the Wheel of Fortune. And it connects to the Wheel of Fortune. Whatever you was given to was a no-no. Because it has something to do with that her. Because it got something to do with the Eight of Wands. And it has something to do with that her. A lot of y'all finna be in y'all head because somebody gave y'all a faulty offer her with this love. The Two of Cups. And it got something to do with this Two of Cups her. And it got something to do with the Magician, Gemini energy her. And it got something to do with that her. So I act like that good news to y'all with your lover. And it got something to do with that her. Yeah. You can't hide what you doing. It's being seen. And a lot of y'all finna get karma. Y'all finna get karma. I told you that. I gave you warning on that. But y'all want to ignore it. It got something to do with that her. Y'all move the karma waters with this person. And it got something to do with that her. And y'all move the karma water with this person. But it got something to do with this Queen of Wands can see you. This Queen of Wands can see you. This person got foresight. And it got something to do with that her. And this person got foresight that you with your toxic, y'all with y'all toxic lover her. And this person got foresight on the male that you went to, got a toxic lover. The male that you went to, this Queen of Wands can see it. This Queen of Wands right here can see you, can see this male you went to got a toxic lover. And it got something to do with there with the devil core her. That's what this Queen of Wands can see. And it got something to do with there her. I need my charger. Rasha.
I'm done with it.
Where my charger at?
It's still right there. I didn't remove it.
Oh. It got something to do with that her. Yeah. Queen of Wands can see you. And it got something to do with that. Your person you went to got a toxic lover. It got something to do with the moon. And it got something to do with the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. These families hiding something too. This person can see everything. This person a hermit. And it got something to do with that her. Alright, everybody around her. Give me one on this Six of Swords. I told you, got something to do with the King of Pentacles. Y'all went to a King of Pentacles, her. And it got something to do with that, her. It got something to do with the Fool. And it got something to do with the Knight of Cups. Y'all gave y'all cup to this person. And it got something to do with that, her. It got something to do with the Star. Yeah. Aquarius energy, her. Yeah. Give me one on this Three of Wands. And I started doing the Five of Pentacles, sir. I told you. This person finna lead y'all out to the Five of Pentacles, sir. They got something to do with that, her, because it got something. This person ain't got nothing to get at you. It got something to do with that. It got something to do with the Nine of Wands, and it got something to do with the Ten of Wands. Somebody here gonna stand their ground. It's a woofer. And it got something to do with that, her. Yeah. This Nine of Wands see you. Give me one of those Queen of Wands. Got something to do with the Knight of Swords, her. And it got something to do with that air energy, her. Yeah. And it got something to do with that, her. It got something to do with the Eight of Pentacles, her. It got something to do with somebody here planning. And it got something to do with that, her. Somebody here be working a lot. And it got something to do with that, her. It got something to do with whoever somebody here working with her is a wolf. Y'all see that wolf? It's a wolf. It got something to do with that, her. Y'all need to leave it out to the Five of Pentacles, her. Because it got something to do with the Emperor. This Emperor got a toxic lover. Yeah. And it got something to do with that. It got something to do with the Strength. And it got something to do with the Ten of Swords. They got all these Ten of Swords you heard. And it got something to do with that, her. It got something to do with the Queen of Cups, her. Could be act like something good for this Queen of Cups. But it has something to do with that, her. It got something to do with this King of Wands, her. And it got something to do with that, her. But it's a King of Wands getting fancy offer. Who he working with her? And it has something to do with that, her. Somebody here, I told you, y'all better lead this King of Pentacles out to the Five of Pentacles, her. Because it got something to do with that, her. Because this person gives to another person. And it got something to do with that as well. And it got something to do with that. It got something to do with the Six of Swords. Somebody can see them. Got something to do with that, her. This person y'all going to, yeah, got something to do with that, her. And it got something to do with this person y'all going to. Y'all need to leave it out to the Five of Pentacles, because this Queen of Wands is gonna come quick. I told you, it's a Queen of Wands is gonna tell you something with this sword, because it got something to do with that, her. This Queen of Wands gonna tell you something with this sword, and this person gonna tell you to lead this person out into the Five of Pentacles, because it got something to do with that, her. If y'all don't, it got something to do with your Emperor. Got a toxic lover. These Emperors got a toxic lover. And it got something to do with that, her. This is facts. Yup. That's what's going on. Like real talk. Told you. It's gonna be drama. drama, the truth is finna come out. And it got something to do with that her. And it got something to do with karmic friends as well. I told you. What I tell you, somebody here finna go through a loss. I told you y'all finna go through a loss with this hourglass here. Yeah. Because it got something to do with somebody here. The truth coming out about somebody with this obsession. It's coming out with this scandal and this drama. Yeah. Got something to do with that. It's gonna be challenges here because somebody here watching somebody hurt. But it's gonna be challenges because it got something to do with somebody here acting like a victim here and building and creating. Y'all sitting here acting like y'all building and creating her. But I told you this person got somebody else. Y'all can be building with this person and creating, but you don't see this person acting like they a victim here. You got something to do it hiding from you. This person is hiding from you. Word of mask. You got something to do it there. That's why somebody here y'all finna be in y'all emotions. Because it has something to do with that, because it got something to do with a new beginning and intuitive, but it has something to do with somebody that be in sorrow. Because it has something to do with meditation, or somebody that be meditating, and it got something to do with thirst. And it got something to do with that her. Yeah. Y'all finna go through a loss, sir. I told you that. Y'all finna be the 5 of Pentacles, sir. Y'all left y'all intuition out to the 5 of Pentacles. You should have done that. Told you y'all finna be arguing and going through a loss. Y'all finna be arguing and going through a loss. Because got something to do with that. Because got something to do with these toxic people here. They got something to do with y'all belief systems. And they got something to do with these toxic people. Y'all be around her. Don't care about your belief systems. And it got something to do with that. It got something to do with justice. And it got something to do with that. And it got something to do with they got y'all in handcuffs her when y'all had this reunion. Because it has something to do with that. It got something to do with beautifulness and charm and kind-hearted her. But it got something to do with they got a drama queen too. You ain't the only one, sweet boo-boo. Boo-boo and boo-boo girl. And boo-boo boy. You ain't the only one. It's a drama queen her. And it got something to do with that her. And it got something to do with travel. And it got something to do with karmic friends. This is where your maximum will travel to. With karmic friends with this person. And it got something to do with that her. It got something to do with late night stroll. And it got something to do with we not on the same page. They be talking to this person. And they not on the same page. But it got something to do with self-focus, self-growth, and self-fire. It got something to do with that. It got something to do with they act like they self-focus and self-growth and self-fire coming to you when they got baggage. And they ain't nothing but a fake flexer. Told you. Yeah. Because it got something to do with y'all finna go through y'all emotions. Y'all emotions finna come and go, man. Y'all finna be y'all emotions here. Yeah, because somebody gonna tell y'all something. It got something to do with that. It got something to do with y'all finna go through challenges with these mountains. Y'all finna go through challenges with these mountains. It got something to do with that. Her acting like a victim. No, don't do it. Because it got something to do with whoever you building with her. It got something to do with building. And the key of all players and responsible her. Yeah. But this key of all players know what you was building. And it got something to do with that. And it got something to do with in time. You gonna see this person got a mask on to y'all. I told you. There's another female here that got a mask. And it got something to do with that. And this is what y'all gonna find out. And it got something to do with that. And it got something to do with we were made for each other. They could be acting like they made for y'all. Y'all divine feminine, sir. And it got something to do with that. And y'all pure. But it got something to do with that. Y'all not pure. Y'all hanging on to this person and obsessed with this person and spying on this person. There's another female here that's watching y'all and y'all don't even see it, man. It got something to do with that. It got something to do with irreplaceable her. It's another female. Somebody gonna still be messing with her. They got y'all in the third party here. This person played 2 sides. This person played 2 sides. Whoever y'all dealing with, and it got something to do with that. Y'all need to release this person. And it got something to do with that her. Y'all need to release them. Because there's another female here in their emotion out there. And I tell you that. I'm telling you. Starts to love her. I told you, many people that's involved. It's many of people here that's involved her. And it got something to do with that her. And these many of people finna be in their emotions. Because it got something to do with a wall her. And it got something to do with somebody here finna kick somebody here to the curb. Y'all better kick them to the curb and put a wall up. Because got something doing somebody here finna be stressed out here. And they got something doing somebody here finna be miserable. Because it got something to do with that. Somebody here is wearing a mask. Y'all gonna be stressed out with this person. This person who y'all messing with is this person messing with another female and they wearing a mask. Got something to do with that. Got something to do with satisfaction here, and it got something to do with gossip. You gonna hear the gossip here, and you not gonna be happy about it. But it got something to do with that. But a light worker here gonna tell you this on camera. It's gonna be a light worker that tell you this on camera. It got something to do with moving. You better make this person move with this intimacy. Because it got something to do with that. Because this person love the Netflix. And this person also love to get sneaky and get shady. And also sneaking around on you with this Netflix and chilling. It has something to do with that. Like you, they wife. It got something to do with that wife could be on drugs or something. Somebody here on drugs. They got something to do with that. And they got something to do with somebody here only wants somebody money here with this pretending to be fine. They only wants y'all money. And this union and energy. And they got something to do with that. I told they only want y'all money here. And they got something to do with you readers here. Can be with y'all union and soulmate. But it got something to do with this person indecisive. Now y'all know the facts, man. Y'all dealing with the wrong one. Yo. Yeah, you warning, man. That's on you. You got something to do with that here. Because it got something to do with y'all finna be in y'all emotions. It's other people that's involved here. And I told you, y'all finna be arguing. Because y'all finna go through losses. Because this other woman. Yeah, okay. This other woman here. Yeah, okay. Finna be in their emotions. There's too many people that's involved for her. So I finna be arguing with these waves. Yeah. This is what somebody here don't see coming. Yup. Got something to do with careless. Somebody here careless. And they was hugging on somebody here. Because it got something to do with somebody here. Finna go through a loss with this confusion. Finna go through a loss. Whoever this is. What's coming in? Tired. You could be sleeper. I told you could be sleep. Tired. But it got something to do with elders. So somebody here did black magic on the elders. They did black magic on the elders. So that's why somebody here life finna fall apart for doing black magic on the elders. And it got something to do with that here. It got something to do with somebody here life finna fall apart here with this gossip too. Because it got something to do with somebody here is careless. And it got something to do with that here. That's why somebody here finna be homeless with nothing. And it got something to do with that here. Because it has something to do with y'all should have detached from this king. And it has something to do with that here. Because it has something to do with that. Because this person still messing with his baby mama or baby daddy. And it got something to do with that here. And for some of y'all could be his baby mama or baby daddy. But this person still messing with somebody else. You need to walk away. Because this person is different towards y'all. And be by yourself with it. And have confidence in yourself. Yeah. Because y'all don't see something coming here, man. When they did that magic on the elders, man, that was a no-no. And it got something to do with that. Somebody finna be frustrated. I told you that. You can be sleeper, but somebody finna be frustrated. Because it got something to do with this twist. Holding on what you have as well as intuitive her. You will see other people finna go through conflict. And y'all finna go through conflict her because this person finna backstab y'all in time. And it got something to do with that. And at the time, it got something to do with meditation. Because it got something to do with that. You should have been meditating on your lover. Because it got something to do with your lover. Is there differences towards you. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with that. Yeah. That's what y'all finna see. It has something to do with somebody here gonna tell you they got a voice. This person gonna tell you they got a voice here. Y'all gonna be bad, but it got something to do with there. This person is connected to the hope and peace, and it got something to do with there. This person is also connected to the angels and spirit messages, and it got something to do with there. Somebody who's gonna be sick with this twist and turn her and hold on to their lover. You gonna be sick because somebody here is still holding on to somebody else. You got a tie with somebody else here, and it got something to do with there. And it got something to do with this person indifference towards you. And it got something to do with that. And then time, you need to meditate. Because it got something to do with this person. They go through conflict her for backstabbing you. This person gonna try to backstab you. And it got something to do with her. I told you. Somebody here's hunting y'all. They got something to do with it. Could be somebody baby baba her. Yeah. Because it got something to do with her. It's supposed to act like he detached from his baby baba, this king. He did. He was careless. It got something to do with her. That's why he gonna leave y'all. You see two women here? Y'all finna be hopeless. Got something to do with her. And y'all life finna fall apart her. This gonna be the gossip. And it got something to do with her. Because it got something to do with somebody thought they could gossip to elders or something. But these elders, somebody did a black magic on the elder. Yeah. And they did black magic on the elder, but they did black magic on you. To get success. Whatever this is. It's real facts. Yeah. We have her rejecting one. It says longing to see and accept it. And to accept. Somebody here will go reject y'all. You'll see all the people in the back? They go reject y'all. You got something to do with that here. Your own family go do this. Your own friends go do this. Yeah. Got something to do with that. It got something to do with the power of the seer. And it got something to do with believing strengths and controlling surely as safety. The power of the seer. Y'all gonna get rejected. Y'all thought y'all had power to see? Y'all get rejected. Because it got something to do with, I told y'all gifts was gonna be right. Because it got something to do with confronting the seer as well as quick. It says her as well as quick. As well as though y'all wanted to give all this stuff to them. That's why y'all got to cleanse. And it got something to do with her. Yeah. Because it got something to do with the silent one. The long to speak and the truth behind. I told you I play with a silent one her. Somebody here that's silent. And it got something to do with her. But this person here is the empty one. And it got something to do with her. Yup. Got something to do with that. Y'all play the ride here. Told you that. I gotta hurry up. Told y'all finna be heartbroken here. It got something to do with that here. Y'all finna be heartbroken. Got something to do with it. Got something to do with Libra energy here. This person finna steal from y'all while y'all sleeping. This person finna steal from y'all while y'all sleeping. This real facts. Got something to do with that here. Because it got something to do with a sweetheart her. This person left out. And it got something to do with a 10 of cups. It got something to do with a family her. I told you that. This person gonna steal from y'all while y'all sleeping. While y'all think it ain't your lover. Yeah. Got something to do with that her. I told you they did a love spell on y'all. They did a love spell on y'all. It got something to do with that her. It got something to do with the home her. It got something to do with the lovers. And y'all can be in the home with this lover her. Y'all can be ascended. But it got something to do with ascended her. And it got something to do with somebody here that's really ascended. It's a 9 of wands. And this person know what's going on. Yeah. This person have faith. And it got something to do with her. Yeah. I'm gonna be heartbroken with this love spell. Because it got something to do with obsessed. They got y'all obsessed with this love spell. Got something to do with her. See how this man her that's in the 9 of cups? He in y'all chakras. And it got something to do with her. He is in y'all chakras her. And it got something to do with this rich guy her. Act like he protected. But it got something to do with her. It got something to do with y'all in the home with your lover. But an ascended person know this. Yeah, it's an ascended person know this. Ascended person like you, yeah, they know it. It got something to do with her. Yeah, got something to do with her. This how they got y'all. I told you somebody did a love spell on y'all. Another female did a love spell on y'all, and they finna break y'all heart. That's what y'all finna go through her. Let's keep it in a book. I gotta go. It got something to do with rewriting your love story. Y'all rewrote y'all love story here. Yeah. Got something to do with that here. Rewriting your love story. It got something to do with that here. It says trust the lessons, not the pain. And it says her face what you is avoiding. Because it has something to do with clear the karmic weight. Yeah. Got something to do with that here. Gotta go. Ooh, I gotta hurry up. We have her loan is denied. Somebody loan is denied her. You got something to do with background check. Somebody should do the background check on somebody here. And somebody here, their job is terminated. Because somebody heard thought that it was gonna be in some type of money tree. Gotta go. Bye bye.